The People's Bank of Sri Lanka has been blacklisted by the Chinese embassy in Sri Lanka after the bank defaulted on a payment to a Chinese fertilizer company. Now, this is the same company that Sri Lanka alleged tried to deliver 20,000 metric tons of toxic fertilizers and whose ship was blocked from entering Sri Lankan waters. All Chinese enterprises have been reminded to tighten risk control and avoid accepting letter of credit issued by the People's Bank of Sri Lanka. The decision has also been submitted to the Ministry of Commerce of China. According to Sri Lankan media, the country's agricultural ministry had stressed on Wednesday that no payment will be made for the shipment of fertilizer, which is embroiled in controversy, but will make the payment if the company takes back the shipment and sends a fresh batch of organic fertilizer to meet Sri Lanka's specifications. China has thrown its support behind Qingdao's WION Biotech Group, China's leading maker of seaweed-based organic fertilizer, and requested Sri Lanka to retest the samples from a third-party lab. China alleged that the lab used to test the fertilizer samples was not accredited and therefore not trustworthy. Our correspondent, Sunia Toda, sent us this report.
The Chinese embassy today issuing a statement said that the People's Bank of Sri Lanka, which is a state-run bank, has been blacklisted for its failure to stick to contract obligations to pay 75% of the sum based on a letter of credit for the consignment of Chinese organic fertilizer, which were later found to be contaminated and hazardous. Now, in response, the People's Bank of Sri Lanka this afternoon issuing a statement said that all such payments have been prohibited solely due to an ongoing enjoining order which is preventing the bank from making such payments, adding that all future course of action with regard to the payments will be looked into from a legal perspective before going ahead. Putting the diplomatic side of things aside, Sri Lanka's Maha season is currently underway and only a fraction of farmers have been able to kick-start their sowing season, while a majority of farmers across the island continue to stage protests because of the lack of fertilizer provided for them. That's the latest from here in Colombo. Reporting for WION World is One, I'm Dasuniya Thalga.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.